Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everyone? How are you all doing? What's up, Dark Hanify? What's up, Canadian Chunk? What's up, Cappy Cappyson? How you all doing? What's up, Shadow Renegade? Fuck. What's up, Fimble Vetter? How you doing? What's up, Adrian? How you doing? Shiny Honey, Flawed Hoe, and Heart Gold. Nice. Good luck, hoy. How was work today? Alright. Let's get this shit going. Alright, I need to sort of redo the Mewtwo setup. I've fully forgotten what frame I'm aiming for. Currently hunting Moltres. Nice, good luck, good luck. I think I'm aiming for 3B88. On 9919. I don't remember the frame. And it was like 4 million, right? 9919 was the other one. It's like 4 million. 596? 594. There we go. Looking at my seed list. Seed spreadsheet. Sorry, I have digits. I haven't played this in a while. That there. This one is 3,000. We're on a Mewtwo. That's whatever. It's level 70 always, and then we need to go to BlisyTV.net, which I've already got open. I'm on a DS method 1. My intro timer. I don't know what my intro timer was. I think I did this. That is my intro timer. My target frame is this guy. Frames to spend out of the TV. It was like 1500. Alright. First flow timer. I'm not looking at chat right now, sorry. First flow timer. MS and TV. I believe we've got it. We're all ready. It is 5IV, Alex. Yes. Haven't come in yet. You just finished your audiobook. Nice. Was the ending of the book good and all that junk? Did I RNG my? No, I used arbitrary code execution in fire red and leaf green to get my secret ID. We should be back. We should be back. We should be back. Yeah, we're back. Yeah. Thank you, Darksness. I literally just wanted to show Amanda my cat. Our cat. Who is watching the birds. There he is, see? That's all I wanted to show. God forbid I switch the scene. Alright. We try again. That's all I wanted to do. But no. But no. OBS makes me have to crash. What's up, Saphira? What's up, Den? Greetings from Costa Rica. I had success with all glitch methods of your channel. Thank you very much. You should with Jirachi today with Mewtwo. Yeah, I hope I get Mewtwo today. Why is there a little... Alright, the other thing also broke. A few things are fucked right now. And one of these timers needs to be different. There we go. Two separate timers. Well, how's it going, everybody? Dude, Marshawn's nice. Good luck with that. Yeah, Fornesca, that's a really cool video. I actually really like that video a lot. It is very good. It's a very good video. He is super smart. It's just so funny. Because I've seen so many people who are like, Game Freak couldn't have possibly done it. And it's like, yeah. What's up, Guacamole Dolphin? How you doing? And it's just like, yeah. I mean, I think they probably could have. They probably just didn't have the time to be able to design it. Although, since he was able to do it backwards, like without, you know, neither of the games planned to support it. And he did it anyway. Plus, there's a few hurdles. Like, I'm sure he has no limit to what Pokemon can, like, this probably would let you very easily transfer glitch Pokemon into Gen 2, and, you know what I mean? Whereas Game Freak would have had to work out a way to do that. Which is why the solution would have had to have been in-game, but... It would have been so cool if that device existed. Back then. I would have never lost my Totodile. or Lugia from back then. I need music on, but I don't know what. I'm glad you're doing well. Oh yeah, we I'm gonna listen to the GeoGuessr songs. No, you cannot. In Ruby, it is not a thing. Oh, here we go. Well, just as I got there. Oh my god. And I just realized they're both set to... Or this one at least is set to... Oh, I'm so mad. It was set to the wrong number of beeps. It does matter if you use Sweet Center Honey. The amount of frames consumed is not very consistent. Like normally in Gen 1 or 2, or not Gen 1 or 2, in Gen like 2 or Gen 3, or then Gens 4 and 5, Sweet Scent consumes, you know, either the frames of animation that it takes or the just one PRNG frame. But in Gen 6, the amount of time is like not consistent. Yeah, so in Gen 6 it's not consistent, so what you should be using is honey. Honey is still not consistent, but more consistent. The frame range is not that big, from what I understand. Anyway. How's my mood? I'm fine. I'm off for the next 2 days, so I'm happy. What's up, buddy? Does it matter if you use... Yeah, answer that one. Yeah, honey is the answer. You should use honey. I only learned that recently, though. I only learned that recently. That you should be using honey. It's crazy that there isn't much better than TGTv. And it's crazy that we have this at all, though. Like, I think this might be... I don't know if this is harder than Paint or not. I guess, in reality, if this was an Emerald, this would have been so sick. And you can actually glitch... You can actually glitch a TGTv into Emerald. It just won't work. Which sucks. Dude, could you imagine if Emerald had TGTv? It would be the GOAT RNG game. You could do anything that you wanted. Use double corrupt to get a TGTv in your game. But no. No. It is, unfortunate that it does nothing. All the fire and leaf green key items are in Emerald for some reason, but they just all do nothing. Like, you can click them and it just says, no. Yeah, I mean, Battle Frontier is good. It just takes longer than TGTv, right? TGTv does days. TGTv does like days and hours worth of advances in a mere moments. Like, let's look at how long. Let's look at how many frames 4 million is. So this would be an 18-hour frame in Emerald version. I've cut it down to minutes. That's crazy, right? Mute that. Go back to the RNG scene. I remember someone in the comments of one of your YouTube videos suggesting double. Yeah, I'm sad it didn't work. I checked by hacking it in first, and then because if it worked, I would have just done it for real. Because I was like, wait, what? They're all in? Nah, we catch. We catch. This is our first Mewtwo today, and I've lost all my Calibration. It's actually convinced me that I need to make a way to have like profiles and saves on my calculator, so that I don't have to redo the calibration attempt on my first attempt every time. You know what I mean? Pretty good Mewtwo. Seed was EEF. What seed is that, dude? Oh, I was only one seed early. Alright, my seed calibration seems to be pretty good. My seed calibration was one early, so not that bad. Not bad at all, huh? Yes, the seed does return. I've actually already thought about this, Alabama. The seed does return back to 0, and that's because the game forcibly saves and soft resets. So it goes back to 0. Painting method, it is not necessary, but you know, some paintings take a really long time. Like my painting frame that I did recently was 17,000 frames. You know what I mean? But it's in my opinion, it's not necessarily about what is necessary, because of, yeah, you know what, you're right, it isn't actually necessary, but it's more like what is possible, like, and this gives you the most options possible if it was, you know, viable, right? If it was viable to do and stuff like that. But yeah, so not necessary, but still helpful, right? The more options, the better. Like, Emerald didn't even need the painting thing, right? You could have battle videoed anywhere you wanted using, you know, regular battle videos, first, frankly. But second of all, you could have done, you know, TGTseed, you know, which is, you know, sort of cost buried, right? You need 2 emeralds and 2 GBAs and a link cable, but you know, you could do anything in Emerald at that point, honestly. And it didn't need paintings, but Xiao found paintings, and here we are. We're in the reality where painting RNG is a thing. I don't know. I've never done Gen 6 fishing. Wild in Gen 6 is always Tiny MT related. So with fishing, if I had to guess, you could probably at the very least determine the IVs and shininess of a Pokemon. You probably can't determine species. So hope someone will manage to get the algorithm for seed generation of Fire and Leaf Green, so there's no need for manual seed finding. I mean, I'm going to solve the manual seed finding thing soon with... Because here's the thing. If I can get the manual seed finding done well enough, what I'm going to do is check parity to make sure it's real on a... Like, it'll work on a repo cart. And then I'm just going to flash every language to a fucking repo Fire and Leaf Green cart and collect their seeds over many days as well. That's my plan. It'll take like a year, but I'd be able to get every language. What's up, Lappy? How are you? Started attempts for Galar Articuno. It seems to be like Zapdos, but the delay is way higher. I think 100. Also got your wisdom teeth removed. Oh my god, did you get all 4 at once? That's what I did, Lappy. I was like 24, and I got all 4 of them removed at once. Fucked me up. And that was the only time I was ever on, it was the only time I was ever on any hard drugs. I was on opiates from that. Yeah, I was on opiates from that. And all I remember is waking up like several days later, like in my bed, like probably 2 days later. I just remember waking up in my bed and there was just bloody gauze all around me. And I was like, oh my god, this is miserable. I barely remember it. So I hope you are feeling well. I hope you're not in too much pain, Lappy. Just sit back and relax. Gentle. Yeah, you have seriously inspired me, Lappy, by the way. I've been playing through Sword version just so I can beat the game, and then I want to do, you know, some of those cooler overworld RNGs. You have truly inspired me, Mr. Lapp. I want to get Zapdos the most. Zapdos is who I really want to get done. Still feeling fine. A few hours after the operation, the pain meds are working almost too well. Yeah, that's basically what happened to me. Were you put... I assume you were put under for that shit, right? God, that'd be fucking awful if they didn't put you under. It was also... I think it was the only time I ever went under. Or maybe I went under twice. I think I went under for the root canal thing that I had done too. I had a... I had a, let me explain. So a while ago, I had a while ago. This is years ago. This was like 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I had severe tooth pain on this side of my mouth, like so severe, like I like had to leave work early and I couldn't go to work. And I actually had a root canal recently. It's not bad at all. I was not in like any pain at all, really. But so I had severe pain over here, and I was like, ow, like I am in insane amounts of pain. What has happened? Yeah. And so I go into my dentist, and my dentist is like, that shit's fucked. You're gonna need. He goes, so my dentist takes the X-ray, right, of the tooth of this side of my mouth to figure out where the pain's coming from, and he's like, it looks like, he goes, I don't know how, I've never noticed this before, but he goes, the tooth that you had a root canal on. So I had a root canal when I was 11, or I might have been younger than 11. I might have been 10. I was really young when I had a root canal. And it was like an emergency root canal. I was in agonizing pain. There's a snowstorm, and my mom drove me to the dentist. And so I had a root canal on that tooth. I was really young. It's like, 15 years later. And I'm like, what? My dentist is like, it looks like there is some amount of, he's like, I can't believe it, but it looks like, it wasn't the same dentist who did my root canal. It looks like there's some nerves left in that root. Like, you're gonna need a specialist to get this shit out. So I go to a specialist, and the specialist is like, oh my God. He was like, we are gonna have to go in through the side of your gums to see if we can save the tooth. Because, like, I don't know if I can get into the roots by removing the crown. And he's like, and I don't know if I can remove the crown without, like, permanently damaging stuff. And so then we went back and forth on it for a while, and basically the consensus was, he was like, we're gonna knock you out. I'm gonna go into the side. If it's possible, we'll save it. If it's not possible, we'll yank it. And then I went out and I came up and I had no tooth. And I was like, oh, I'm sad. I lost my tooth. And he was like, yeah. He was like, it just must have gotten reinfected. Like, miserable. Laughing gas first on a full KO. I actually have a funny story about my wisdom teeth. They did the laughing gas first too, to full knockout. And I went to, how do I'm thinking. I started counting down. So I was going like, they ask you to count backwards from 10. And I was like 10, 9, 8. And then I was out. And then I woke up and I said 7. Oops, that was my bad. So that was funny. Oh. Quirky. I've like never hit this one before. 232, 171, 135, 222, 138, 191. Alright. We were only like 1 TV frame early or something like that. Does the intro scene of the game advance frames more rapidly so we can use 2 advanced frames? Intro scene of what? Which game? You need to get your wisdom teeth removed too, but I can't get a date for another push. Oh, that sucks, Dark. It's just like a long wait. I don't know how medical works in Germany. I assume it's better than America, but who God only knows how that shit works. You had your tonsils out when you were younger? I know someone who had their tonsils out twice. And I didn't even know that was possible until they told me. And I was like, you're fucking with me. And then I Googled it and they were like, yeah, tonsils can grow back. So that fucking blew my mind. No, it does not advance anything more quickly at all. Yep, frames are not advanced more frequently during the intro. It's actually surprising to me that the RNG is called at all during Emerald's intro sequence, because the game is expected to do initial seeding, like Fire Red Leaf Green when you hit A at the title. And in fact, Fire Red Leaf Green also calls the RNG during the entire intro sequence, even though the game is going to be reseeded anyway, which is surprising to me. I already got the Shiny Jirachi. Shiny Jirachi is getting a video, confirmed, yep. Video on this? Yeah, I do need to redo TGTv RNG. So, I don't know if it's going to be on the Mewtwo specifically, but probably. TGTv is watching this here, and the little static in the background is causing the RNG to advance really fast. It's so unique. Yeah, it's really cool. What's the music? Yeah, it's from Geo Wizard. It's called Amonid. Or it's not the whatever. I'll link it, but this album is sick. What did you end up doing with the Shiny Wish Boy? It's still in my Ruby. I didn't trade it or nothing. Calm. I mean, at the very least, the Jirachi is gonna have to be traded up if I want anything to be done with it, because it's I made it a good nature on purpose, but it's such a garbage. You know, all of the shiny spreads are garbage, and I mean, none of the spreads are good, right? None of those Jirachi spreads can have any good stats at all, basically ever. So, all right, we'll go one more and then I'll calibrate. But it's just like, you know, if I want that thing to be useful, it has to go at minimum to Gen 7, which is where there's bottle caps, right? You bet another 50 bucks. Maybe you do. It's okay. I mean, TGTv RNG is just hard. That's just the long and short of it. It's just you just have to be frame perfect. You just have to be frame perfect, and you just have to nail it. It's tough. Yeah, but that's only Gen 7. What would you say is the average length of time shiny hunting using this? It depends. It's really hard. It's triple frame perfect. The fastest I've ever gotten a TGTv RNG is probably like 2 hours. Longest is like 2 weeks. Let's see, the addition of bottle caps is a great one, but nothing beats IVs. Well, it's not so much as you know, bottle caps aren't good or I like seeing perfect IVs better, because that's not actually true. What is really my issue is I play old gens a bit more. Dude, I fucking fully zoned out. What's what I'm even talking about? Because I'm reading another conversation on Discord. But it's less about me devaluing the Jirachi. It's more like I play Gen 3 and 4 the most, and like I will still do like battle stuff in Gen 3 or battle stuff in Gen 4, whereas Gen 6 and 7, I'm not really going to battle that much. And if I'm battling in Gen 8, it's probably going to be on VGC because, you know, it's really annoying to do Smogon formats in Gen 8 because of the 20-minute timer. And even though there is a workaround for the 20-minute timer, it's annoying and stupid. So, yeah. So, Jirachi is really only going to be used in Gen 7 for me with those garbage IVs. But if Jirachi's only really getting used with garbage IVs, in Gen 7, like, I'm probably not going to use it, so I don't know. Yeah. That's it, basically. Sorry, I'll read you guys in a second. Bold nature. Bold nature. 7, 156, 148. I feel this is a really good Mewtwo. What the heck? But sometimes I say I feel like this is a really good Mewtwo, and then I hit it and it's like garbage. Yeah, it's garbage. I don't know. Okay, I'll do one more and then I'll calibrate, because this was a weird one, man. Like, I jumped from one thing to another thing. Alright. Though I surprise me that the seed generation is so bad. I thought you could change it by having a different trainer ID. You can change it by having a different trainer ID. What are you talking about? RNG for a wild Magnemite, got it, second try. Now I'm RNGing for a wild Staryu, and I'm like 100 frames above or below no matter how many I adjust my lag. It's a shorter way to rip my brain. That's weird. Do you have the... No, I assume you've got fishing selected properly. I wonder what it could be. I admittedly... Oh, you know what? You should check... It doesn't matter what game you're playing in, Tama. You should check, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I'm zoning out. Oh, brain cell work. Check method H4 just in case. Unless you're like full... I'm not sure if you're fully deducing the IVs exactly or not. But, if you're not, if you're only giving it like 1 or 2 candies to check where you're at, try checking method H4. Because fishing is way more prone to method shifting than normal wild. Like... When I fish, if I'm in Ruby, I hit method H1 or method H4, like with a decent amount of frequency. And in Emerald, I would hit method H2 or method H4 with a decent amount of shifting frequency. And if I'm doing it in Fire and Leaf Green, I actually hit all 3 methods. I'll hit H1, H2, H4, which is crazy, but yeah. What's up, Cow? Oh, yeah. I should stop playing. There we go. I mean, it might fix your problem. It might not. It could be NPCs if there are any nearby you. Although Riley said... I didn't fully read it. But I saw that Riley did say that they, like, don't move or something. Was that Riley who said that? I guess it's because I thought NPCs were movable off screen, but it might just be only in later games. Because in later games, it doesn't matter if they're off screen, but Gen 3 is not a later game. I definitely think you can make it work too. I'm gonna have to do another goddamn Jirachi though. Although it will be easy if it ends up working. It will make the RNG much, much better. Although it's funny that I did Jirachi the old-fashioned way. Instead of doing it the... I know in Gen 1 they'll reset off screen, but okay, about 3. And there's a lot of dudes in the Lily Cove. Is there nowhere else? Is Staryu not also in the base, Tama? Like, is he not? Is it not in the the Aqua Magma base? I don't know which game you're on though, because that closes permanently in one of the games, right? It either closes permanently in Ruby and Sapphire, or it closes permanently in Emerald. I don't think it closes permanently in all of them. It definitely required new tools. Well, it wouldn't really require new tools. It would kind of. This shit just crashed. That was weird. You would just have to figure out... Okay, I just did the same thing twice. But my seed's only one late, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till I'm on my seed. I could have oh, dude, Bulbapedia has been fucked the last few days. I think it's just all the pictures. It's just, really, is it? This sucks. I'm triple checking that. I know it's stupid, but... Wow, that was so late on the seed. Who the hell was I thinking of? I don't know. I must have been thinking of a different Pokemon. What is in the Aqua Magma base? Oh, is this... Maybe it was Alpha Sapphire I was thinking of. Whoa. Oh, there's actually no Pokemon there. There's actually no Pokemon there at all in... Whoa, this is blowing my mind. Remakes have fucked me, dude. The remakes have tricked me. Dude, I didn't even know that. I also just learned just now that Team Aqua's base is different than Team Magma's base. Wait, what the hell? I know it's stupid to say, but like, Team Magma's base doesn't have all the water that Team Aqua's base does. Dude, this is something I've never known. That, man, these Hoenn games are cool, huh? It's just like aesthetics, basically. It's just aesthetics. Like, in the entrance of the Team Magma base in Ruby, it's like a very small puddle of water, and then it's land everywhere. And then in one of the rooms, there's a huge pool of water. It's definitely not that different. It's definitely not that different, but they are different. I mean, I've played both of those games a lot. But it's just like surprising to me. Because I feel like you play, I don't know. I'm gonna sound like a curmudgeon now. I was gonna say, I feel like you play Sword and Shield if like the villainous team had a base, like you wouldn't, you know what I mean? You wouldn't have those differences, but maybe I'm dumb. Whew. Gen 3 went hard in 3 games, and then the rest of them they blundered. They blunderinoed. What weird game design? It's not that weird. It's aesthetic. It's cool, I think. I think it's good. Well, the Reggie Trio thing is anti-renter in America. Dude, so many people, when I posted that story, I posted a, like a little fucking pic, of like my GBA with the worm light in it. Like this is a few months ago, like maybe a few weeks ago. I don't, time is fake. Anyway, a little while ago, I posted a picture of my GBA with the worm light and and then like a little Braille translation booklet, and was like, POV, it's 2004, and you went to the library with your friend to go get a book on Braille to translate the Reggie puzzle. And everyone was like, and like, not everyone, but a few people were like, if you didn't throw out the fucking booklet from the manual, you would have had the ability to translate the Braille yourself, like blah blah, like calling me like basically like a goon for throwing out the manual. Which, by the way, fuckers, I was in like 5th grade or something. Of course I'm throwing out the manual to a cardboard boxed game. I didn't care about them in 5th grade. I feel like I didn't start caring about that stuff till middle school. But anyway, they took out that thing in the manual for America anyway. It's just a bunch of Europeans shaming me because they didn't realize that they took it out of the US manual, both to discourage renting and also to increase strategy guides. Strategy guide sales. Fucking European ass motherfuckers trying to gaslight me into thinking I had a manual that I threw in the garbage, ruining my precious memory where me and Brian went to the fucking library together and had a great time. You damn kids just emulate the games. You can't tell me what came with the retail copy. True. Dude, every other comment I get is every other comment I get on a YouTube video is like, can you do this with My Boy on Android, or can you do this with Drastic on Android? It's like, I don't know, man. I don't How does TGTv make the RNG faster? Yeah, I can explain. So basically, typically the way the RNG works in, you know, Gen 3 as a whole, the main console games anyway, is every single it's not just video frame, but basically every 16.7 milliseconds or 16.6 milliseconds if you're playing on a DS, but it's basically every 16.7 milliseconds the RNG is called and advances one forward, even if it doesn't have to do anything. So it's constantly going at a frame rate of about 59.7 seconds or whatever. About 59.6 something seconds. And TGTv calls in additional, because if you notice in the background of TGTv, let me get a take a look here. If you see, there's a little static going crazy everywhere. So every single video frame, in addition to the normal one call every 16 milliseconds, there is 312 additional calls to scramble all of these tiles. So every single frame, it's calling the RNG 313 times to cause all of these scramble effects. And that is why it goes so much faster when you're looking at the screen right here. The hunt for Reggies really made them feel legendary. Same with a bunch of the ones in Gen 4. I mean, yes. You know, I like to nostalgia over roamers, but I don't know that I think the roamers were super well done in any of the gens. Because, like, roamers, I don't know, kind of. When you're a kid, it's cool that the roamers are there. I guess it's because, I don't know. Like, here's how I feel about some legendaries, especially stuff like roamers. When I was a kid, I released the legendary beasts from the burned tower, and they like ran up to me and they hopped away. And now in gold and silver does not fucking tell you that those were legendaries that you released. You just go down there and do it, and they just run away. Nobody says, holy shit, that was a Suicune, because Suicune doesn't run up around you all special like he does in Crystal. So they book out, right? And my brother was like, what the hell was that? And I was like, I don't know. We're in the burned tower. That was probably a bunch of Magmars. That was actually what I told my brother, because I didn't know. Like, I was like, it must just be a fire type or some shit. It was just some weird event. And and so cut to a few days later, I'm in New Barktown doing something. I think I went to talk to my mom to get some of my money back, or like switch the money thing. And I'm walking out of New Barktown, and there's a fucking level 40 Entei in front of me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was so cool. It was the coolest thing of all time. And it was purely random, right? I didn't know what it was. And like, you know, with the way they're doing things nowadays, you're never gonna get that again. But at the same time, I was a kid. I had, like, you know, infinite time, basically. I could do whatever, however long anything is. So all right, we're getting really close. So I don't know. And nowadays roamers, especially once you know the strat for roamers, once you know the strategy for roamers, they end up being like, either you check your map every 2 seconds to just get it on the route that you want, or you run around in and out in a door and hope it's on the map you want. Or in Black and White's case, by the way, super fucking annoying, you walk in and out of the thing, and then you talk to the billboard so you can see what it says. Because for some reason, it won't let you do it in the Pokedex in Black and White. Why? I don't know. So stupid. I love Black and White, but fuck you. That shit's annoying. I think I'm early on my seed here, but whatever. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I don't know. It was weird. As for other legendaries and stuff, I don't know. It's just like, I mean, I am currently against the concept of mythicals. I'm pretty much done with them. Like, even, like, people talk about mythicals, and they're like, Gen 4 did them good, and it's like, yeah, Gen 4 did them better, but, like, the game that did mythicals best was probably fucking Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because that game just has Deoxys big chilling in it. Or Keldeo in Sword and Shield, where he's just there, and it's like, whoa. That's cool that you're here. Yeah, I actually thought that the Galarian roamers are cool as well. I agree with that. Because you're actually like playing the game instead of just like kind of doing something goofy. But I don't know. In general, I mean, I think they've realized that legends seem cool. And so they just have games with legends now. Yeah, mythicals, I see what you're saying. Kids think that they are cool. I mean, Lugia was made for the anime, right? That's from an interview. Bro, what's the point of RNGing a shiny? Just hunt for one, it's more fun. Nathan, have you ever thought for 1 second to use your brain and think maybe this person on screen has fun a different way than me? Have you ever done that once in your life? I feel like you haven't. Like, people can have fun different ways, man. I don't shiny hunt because I don't particularly care about shinies as much as I care about IVs. And on top of that, I actually have fun doing RNG manips. So, you know. Like, what? Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what your deal is. What's your problem? You are the guy. You are the guy who that's that. What's that comic where people are playing Guitar Hero or Rock Band or whatever, and they're like they go. You know, those aren't real instruments, right? Stop having fun wrong. It's like that, dude. This guy comes into my stream, tells me to stop having fun incorrectly. But yeah, I do not care for shinies in the way that I care for high IV Pokemon, which is basically not possible to hunt for. Bro, you speak AX, that's right. Goes in the comic shop, yells, why read comics? Just watch the movie. Yeah, just go watch the MCU, bro. Why do you want to read? Reading is for losers. RNG, yuck. There's numbers and timing in it. Honestly, your tutorials have made me rediscover these games in a way I never thought I could. I'm super grateful for your videos. Thanks, Scraps. That's awesome. Ooh, we got a timid one. I don't often get a timid one. I mean, that's the true reason. Like, if like it's even to the point, it's even to the point where like, oh, I'm really close. So like, I think they've done a pretty good job making like high IV legendaries accessible in modern games, but it's to the point where I don't think it is too I still don't think it's good enough. It's like, all right, so like think about how uncommon 5IV is in Gen 7 or Gen 8. It's like you it's like, oh, dude, I'm trying to, my brain's not working. So like, soft resetting for a 5IV legend is actually still not feasible. For me, it was easier in both Gen 7 and Sword and Shield before RNG was out in those games. For legendaries, it was literally easier for me to just get my dudes up to level 100 and bottle cap them. And legendaries come with 331 IVs, and it's still not accessible enough. You know what I mean? So it's just like what's the, you know what I mean? It's just like, come on, man. Like, just make legendaries have perfect stats and be done with it. Like, I like breeding just fine. let me breed for my dude. You can make it very high odds to get a 6 IV Pokemon from breeding. But, yeah. Sorry for dunking on this random stranger. It's just too funny. I dunked on him too. I mean, it's just like not cool to, it's just like weird to behave that way. To go into someone else's space where they're like just doing their thing and just say, what? Like, it's a different, it's like different. Like if he had come in here and be like, hey, why do you think RNG is fun? I would be happy to talk about that. Or like, do you like normal soft resetting? And I'd be happy to talk about that too. But instead, it was like, do it my way. I have more fun. You're a loser. So, yeah. Dunk away. This stream is awesome. Thank you, Kaylani. I have a hard time. I don't know why I had a hard time. I knew being sweet at Guitar Hero as a kid would help hitting Eon Timer and Flowtimer. That's really funny. That's a really funny statement, Lazarus. I loved Guitar Hero 3. That was the only one I got really into. Just hover the cursor on I want to catch Pokemon on TGTv and the RNG gods will make your Mewtwo. Hey guys, I have about 50 viewers right now, but only 25 likes. If you guys are having a good time, please consider liking. If you're not, that's okay. You don't have to like. That's okay. Oh, I should put the music on. Thank you for the guide. What guide, Just K? Which guide have you used recently? I'd love to know. RNG and Kyle growth painting super hard. It is hard. I'll say that. Can you explain this method on my first timer? Yes, I will. But my timers are quickly running out, so I will explain it as Mewtwo is on screen, Kyle. I promise you. Once Mewtwo gets up there, I will, Pandemic made you hunt down a Rock Band set? That's awesome. The amount of likes pumped up. I just have to ask. I think most people here typically have a good time. All right. So the way it works is, basically, typically, the RNG only advances at about 60 frames per second, and you would have to either have an initial seed that is very close to a perfect IV spread, or you would have to wait a long time. In my instance, this spread that I'm aiming for would take about 18 hours of waiting time at the typical rate that the game advances the RNG. But because Teachy, the static on the TV causes the RNG to advance really, really fast. 313 times faster than normal, in fact. Basically, I hit my seed, frame perfect. Ooh, what seed is that? Ooh, too late. I hit my seed, frame perfect. Open the TV and then close the TV, which is frame perfect, and then I talk to Mewtwo, which is frame perfect. So I'm basically using the TV's advanced rate of RNG manipulating. I use the TV's advanced rate of RNG manipulating RNG advancement to get a perfect spread where otherwise it would not be possible. If that makes sense. What's up, Collie Weir 882? How are you today? I hope you're having a good time. Ooh, that's gonna be too early. Very interesting. Thank you. I agree. It is interesting. It's weird. I'd like to go for a shiny manip while diving in Sapphire. Is that the regular, seems regular shiny on grass? Yeah, I don't remember if dive counts as the same amount of... I don't remember if dive counts the same as... Oh my gosh. What? I can't remember if dive is the same as outside or if it's the same as a cave. But dive does work like normal with sweet scent. You can just sweet scent while diving. TGTv works kind of like a speed up. Yeah, it's effectively speeding up the frame rate of the game. What's up? Kiki Pagan? KK Pagan? I'm sorry. KK, I would say. I would go with. Does the manip affect the chance of being a shiny? It doesn't affect the shiny odds. It just like what I did was I picked a frame that I wanted to be shiny. Then I used arbitrary code execution to change my secret ID to make that frame shiny. Because what frame is shiny is based on your trainer ID and secret ID, right? So it's not like affecting the odds. It's just like the odds of a given frame being shiny is always going to be 1 out of 8192 in Gen 3, with the exception of the bonus disc Jirachi. I think it's also grass, but I can't remember. You can tell which length of the animation it is by checking what the color of the background of the oddish is, because it's a different color when you're outside versus when you're in a cave. So just sweet scent in a cave and then sweet scent in the grass, and then whichever color dive is. Whichever color dive is it would use that frame delay. There's Ace and Fire and Leaf Green. Yeah. Sleipnir has a excellent video on setting up Ace and Fire and Leaf Green. I suspect this TV is like the whole watching a battle replay in Emerald. It is much harder. I wish I could tell you, but I just don't do the dive. I just don't use the dive areas that much. There's a difference between cave and grass. I think it's like 5 frames or something. Let me check. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a delay, which as we all should be aware by now, a delay is in fact a social construct. Sweet scent outdoors is 261. It's 7 frames. Sweet scent indoors is 268. But delay is an illusion. It is a social construct. It was made up by society. So you could just basically miss your frame once and then you'll figure it out. Because the delay is constant. So it will always be what it always is. Dude, this shit is fucked up, man. Oh, Yali. Okay, I was 2 frames late, 1 seed early. So we're getting close. That's right, Tama. That's right. Well, Tama, you've described what shiny hunting is. Yeah, so the only purpose, a lot of people misunderstand the concept of delay, I will say. Basically, delay, the only purpose delay serves is to help you get closer to your target on first try. And even if you have the proper delay on retail, I don't think this is right. Even if you have the proper delay on retail, there's a good chance you're going to need to do some calibration based on your human monkey error brain. And so because of that, not knowing your target's delay is not a huge deal. It's definitely helpful, especially for things like Kyogre, right? Kyogre has a 654 delay. So that's pretty fucking big, right? So it could be difficult to know how close or far you're going to be from something. But those types of Pokemon like Kyogre or Groudon are the exceptions rather than the rule. In addition, stuff like Sweet Scent, because wild Pokemon can repeat themselves for a given number of frames, and they're not always right next to each other, it can be kind of difficult to tell what you're doing. So delays are useful, I think, even if they are made up. There was no dive option in Pokefinder. I believe the option in Pokefinder should be underwater. So if you go into Pokefinder, you click Wild, it's not going to be the encounter type, it's going to be the location. So if you click location and then you touch, I believe it's underwater. I believe that's just the location. Oh no, it's called, hold on, wait. Oh, it might be Seafloor Tavern. Hold on, I'm gonna check how Pokefinder has this, because Pokefinder has an encounter lookup, which is really handy. What is this thing called? Lantern? No, not Lantern. Who's it? Chinchou? Is Chinchou not in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? Am I fucking brain dead? Hello? I thought they were in... I thought Chinchou was in Emerald. What? Who's down here? Relicanth, I know, is underwater. Okay. Okay, Pokefinder does not have Relicanth in the encounter lookup section. Hold on. I'm going to pick a newer version of, I'm checking a newer version of Pokefinder. The wrong one. He actually still doesn't have it. Well, fuck, I don't think I have this newest Pokefinder to this day. Hold on, I have to find it now. I could have swore. I don't care that much. I don't care that much. What's up, Sha? Can someone borrow me some shiny luck? I've been Masuda breeding for a shiny Pachirisu and BDSP for 4 days now without success. Dong, that sucks. Good luck. Good shiny luck to you. Oh. Ugh. careful nature. Oh, fudge, I just opened up, get out of here, dolphin. I just opened up an emulator by accident. Okay. 231, 162, 133, 213, 162, 208. Ugh. I'm so close, man. Not hitting my seed as much as I would like to be, though. Delta episode is just too long. I have emulators, everybody. I do not play Pokemon on them usually. Dolphin is for Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. So I can play it online using... because the GameCube version can't really play online. But my computer program can play online. That was such a bad first seed hit. Holy moly, that was so bad. Alrighty, back to it. Ugh. I've hit my seed a few times. Oh boy. Yeah, we're just trying to hit my seed as much as I can, do stuff like that. Ugh. Relaxing ocean noises. I could sleep to this. No, this is from black and white version. This is Undella Bay. I've been trying to find more stuff like it. Where it's like got ocean like beach music. Gen 6 egg RNG easy or no? Not really. To be fair, it's like, why are you playing? Like, it's like I could play anything, and I play Pokemon music. But I was just craving something like fucking chill. You know what I mean? And I could probably listen to that fucking GeoGuessr guy's song an infinite number of times, but I understand that not everyone will listen to the same song 6,000 times like me. I guess that is fair, Tom. I've not considered such a thing. This is way too much coffee for me, by the way. I'm gonna be fucking tweaking out all evening, which is fine. I'm off tomorrow. Ugh. I feel like I did so bad on my TV stuff. Yeah, I was like 1 TV early. Didn't Pokemon Mystery Dungeons Time of Darkness had such a song? I don't know. I like don't like the Mystery Dungeon games that much. I don't know about their music, but I just want to play Fly Day Chinatown on stream because I love Fly Day Chinatown. Oh, good. I found one. We're just going to play an 8-bit version of Fly Day Chinatown. This is one of my favorite songs. Not this version, but the real version is one of my favorite songs ever. Dude, discovering Japanese pop from like the 80s was like finding out a new version of pop that I never knew existed before. You know what I mean? It was like there's normal pop music, and then it's just like I find out there's other pop music. It's like, wait, why are all these songs good? It's like, hello, pop, more pop. That is new to me. Ooh, yummy. What's up, Mike? How you doing? So all you've been listening to for months? I had a big phase where I was in love with it. I also really like the song Shyness Boy by Henri. Oh my god, I fucking love Shyness Boy. I also really like Bay City. Oh my god, that song is so good too. Nice. Good luck, Cow Assassin. You are back at medieval metal music as I hear up and down. I mean, I don't listen to tons of music these days. Because it's hard for me to listen to music and focus on something else. And I used to listen to music a lot while driving, but now I like podcasts more for driving. So I listen to music more on stream than anywhere else, honestly. But I don't know. Like I tend to do better at things if I'm just doing it. Old 80s idol music is fun too, but it sounds about a decade out of date. Seiko Matsuda. I'm gonna mute my desktop. Is there a song I know from her? I don't think I know any of her songs. Muting desktop audio? I basically just clicked on a fucking anime credits song. It was called Sweet Pea. I get into this. I'm on meeting. That's so funny. I think because of the way I grew up, it took me a really long time to realize that other genres except rock were good. Because I basically only listened to rock for a really long time. Like, I love... Like, my dad... No, not my dad. He wasn't... Because my dad basically only listened to country. And then my mom, like, really only listened to, like, classic rock. And I had, like, a thing... And Bruce Springsteen. And, like... They would all tell... They would do the classic boomer thing where they talk about how modern music isn't good. And so, like, I grew up on Queen... Basically, like, on Queen and other bands. To basically think that, like, modern music is bad. That's, like, basically how I was raised. And so, like, I basically grew up only liking classic rock for a really long time. And then once I was in high school, I started finding, like, other rock music that I liked. Like, I found The Darkness, who I fucking love. And they are awesome. And then once I found them, my cousin showed me Wolfmother, who I also quite like, but only 2 albums. And then after I found those 2, I started kind of realizing that you can I maybe enjoyed more things than I thought that I was, raised to. You cannot RNG your trainer ID secret ID on fire red and leaf green. No. And so for a long time, like, pop was even something I thought I didn't like, really. Like, pop was something I kind of viewed as, like, not great. But actually, it turns out kind of like it. I mean, depending on the pop. That's whatever. Like, now I'm at the point where I basically will... I could pretty much listen to anything, honestly. I'm fully not picky about music at all. I tend to not love slow stuff. But I think that's just where... I think that's just where my head is at. Like, because even nowadays, I don't have the patience for, like, slow songs from bands that I like, that I used to like. So I think it's just where my head is at right now. I just have been in the mood for the last year or two for, like, more upbeat, fast tempo stuff. But, like, yeah. So, Shiny Mewtwo in 2 minutes. Yeah, I hope, folks. I'm doing my best. All right, nice, Cal. Keep me updated. Boom, 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 boom. Three seasons? No, I don't think so, Shao. In fact, the results that he got were that it was actually a little bit later. Like, it moved the check some further than we would have expected. Dude, this Mewtwo is a fucking tough little egg. So 206. Yeah, we were on seed. We're on seed, but a little bit late. Adjusto time. I've taken the approach to where I'm not going to be adjusting if it's not on seed. I don't think it's worth it to adjust if I'm not on seed. Emerald Egg PID RNG is a lot easier than I remember. It only took 2 attempts, and one of it was for Calibration. Well, are you doing the match call method? The issue with Emeralds for me, ever since the match call method has come out, is the fucking IVs in Emerald. But now I'm gonna have to experiment with Xiao's shit. I hope people are trying out Xiao's method. If I had time, I would want to, but I have too many projects. I have to fucking focus up and tackle the order of my shit that I'm trying to do. Like, I'm trying to get done. Like, I have so many different things I'm doing right now. Like, tomorrow I'm gonna have to work on 2 videos. We'll see. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom really badly. I'll be right back. That is what a big coffee does to me. Take phone. me back. Yeah, it would definitely apply to Emerald Chow. Basically, Xiao has theorized that if you aim for, if you switch some parentage stuff up, you could be able to shift what methods you hit more regularly, but no one's had the ability to test it out yet. I need to, figure out, I need to find a Pokemon that consistently hit a specific method for me. I remember a while ago, but how far off? Is it the same amount of off as last time? Bold. I mean, how many frames off is this? Like, I don't even know. It's like 2 frames total. Just found a copy of Black 2 in really good condition at a retro game store. Really nice since I only have white 2. Can't restart it because of your living decks. Nice. Awesome stuff, 92VY. Oh, I'm so salty I didn't start the timer. That sucks. Well, in Emerald, the earliest you can do the contest paintings is Lily Cove. Because, like in Ruby and Sapphire, you could do it early. You could do it pretty early. I don't know if that was the earliest you could do it in Ruby Sapphire. Probably like Verdant Turf, right? Slateport might have paintings. Oh, Slateport does have a painting. You're right. You get to Slateport before you get to Verdant Turf. Right. You're right. Slateport does have painting. Headphone wire fell. Me forget Slateport. No, it's not confirmed at all. No one's confirmed anything. I'm asking for people to confirm. I'm asking for people to confirm because no one has tested it yet. And I also don't have the time to test it. Like, when it comes to it, I'm going to find... like, I'm going to test a Beldum, I think. I'm just going to breed, like, 20 Beldum eggs and not hatch any of them and check them in PK Hex. Then I'm going to switch Beldum's parents and test them again and check them all to see if what methods they're varying under. Although I don't even know if I can do that because I don't know how to check what method an egg PID is. Blah. I might ask... I'll have to ask somebody for fucking... Do you have a video that shows how to use the program using with all the numbers in it? Which one? There's two. I mean, different languages for Pokemon doesn't matter much to me. I can understand most things and I'm not reading the story the second time around. Yeah, the Pokemon game's prices have been crazy for a while now. Like, what the hell, dude? I guess in Emerald specifically, it would have nothing to do with it. But in Ruby and Sapphire, it would matter. Because in Ruby and Sapphire, like Ruby and Sapphire, the PID and the IVs are sort of generated together. Fuck. The hell's with the price of box now? But Pokemon box has always been insanely expensive. And when all the other Pokemon games jump in price, box jumps in price. I forget if I said hi to Zaffiru. What's up? Didn't I just hit this guy? Isn't this on seed but a little early? No, I've never hit this guy in my life. I've lied. They generate together, but that only affects V-links that occur after the upper PID is called. Oh, do they? I didn't know that, actually, honestly. I thought that was only for Emerald. I will ping you in the Discord about it, Tama. But it actually it has to do with what we were talking about a while ago with your Tauros or whatever. I was late on that seed. I wanted to keep going, but I knew I was late on the seed. I'll ping you in the Discord. Where the fuck did I type that? When did I type this? God, so many people talk in this channel. think I'm late here. Yeah, but he seemed to have found a way around it. Yeah, I didn't know if you saw it or not. It's okay, Shao. I was pretty sure the PIDs did change, but I wasn't positive. This has been a while for me. It did not work out, but a Cow Assassin from chat and Discord is currently working on it. It's currently testing it because we partially understood how it worked incorrectly. I read some comments on Reddit that a person was hitting the same normal alt, but at one time it hit a different one. There's like probably a variety of factors that goes into which normal / alt frames that you hit. But the biggest thing is, or like the only answer for a really long time has been V blank and like when the V blank interrupt occurs, and that's just like not a great answer. And so Shao looked at Pokepred or something, maybe he just thought of it on his own. But he was like, these different functions that occur in between the IV generation and stuff, these occur at you know, in different lengths of time. So maybe changing some of these could impact which time the V blank occurs and when you get a split. So Rayquaza could be an alligator that doesn't need to breathe every so often. What? Oh, wait. Wait, can Rayquaza breathe in space? I don't know. I don't think Rayquaza is from space. Is he from space? I thought he just, like, mostly spent his time in the ozone or whatever. Oh, excuse me. Big yawn. Yo, what's good, Clay? How you doing, bro? Dude. I must charge my Nintendo DS. You know what I was thinking about the other day is so many GBA mods replace a they replace a power port with a USB-C port. And it's like, how much better is USB-C than the Nintendo port? I was wondering this. Maybe this was stupid to think of. Because one day USB-C will also be obsolete. But I guess there has to be more USB-C chargers than there are Nintendo GBA chargers, right? Remember when you lost like 4 hours of Nuzlocke because your DS died? I don't remember that. I seemingly have blocked it out. It was just like a weird thought. Clay roasted you yesterday? Probably deserved. Clay's a good roaster. And a better Bowser than me. I legally have to say that currently. We need some music. I need some music. DBZ Budokai 3 OST. I don't want to pick this one. This one could be copyrighted. Why is this song so long? What the hell? Gonna vibe to this shit. He's out for blood. Probably deserved still. I'm a Budokai enjoyer till the day I die. I hope you are all too. Exploration say it. What are all these? Do these change? Okay, see, this song kicks ass, right? What is this song? Whoa, that song's really good too. Wait, what is this one? Wait, this one's really good too. Wait, what's this one? I don't like that one. What about this one? Are you also good? Okay, we're gonna listen to all of those. This shit's lit. Honestly, dude, the songs are just so good. The songs are just so good. Even if they are so similar to the songs he plagiarized them from, that Journey could probably copyright strike this. What's up, Jacob Jones? Dude, timers, they're something else. I just like the sick guitar. Is there a program that lets you automate RNG? Depends on what you're asking about. Like for emulators, yes. For consoles, also yes. Wait, didn't a Dragon Ball Z game just steal music? The music is not literally stolen. It is just plagiarized, where a lot of the same like riffs and stuff are all used, even if they're at like slightly different pitches or speeds. Yeah, there's an auto RNG script for emulator. Oh, fuck. I minimized everything. Stupid Windows. Okay. I've been hitting this seed a lot lately. I have to get better at my seed. It's worse than sampling. Yeah. V blank. Play, I don't want to see another goddamn Falcon Punch until you make your fucking video. I don't want to see it. That's too early. That's too early. That's too early. It's too early. Why is FRLG so cheeked up in Gen 3? I can't believe they made that sprite without looking at it. Like, am I just the most immature human who's ever lived? Like, how did the devs not look at FRLG and go like, damn, that looks like a butt ass. Like, they're making a game for children. They had to know, right? They must have known. Clay, make the fucking video. What about a Wario clip? Who's your Wario? Absolutely not. I hate when you play my characters. It's disrespectful. Well, actually, if it is you fucking Hefe up, I do want to see it. I've changed my mind. They assumed no one would get FRLG because it's too hard. It is hard. It is actually very hard. Your Wario is so good. I hate it now. I don't want to see it anymore. I've changed my mind. Let's watch this together. I don't know what I'm about to be witnessing, but allegedly Clay fucking up Hefe with Wario. Oh, he's playing ZSS, bro. What are you?
Ass moves. Fuck. Oh no, that was actually so clean.
What?
Fuck. Oh.
He jumped off the stage and used neutral air. This isn't a clip. What? Fuck. Oh, I love flaming clay. It's my favorite thing. The first method is to get it from the GameCube games. This Emerald came after. Okay, so Raziel, I like you. Think about what you just said. So I want you to understand, Raziel, why getting a... Actually, I'll keep this on. Getting a FRLG is actually hard. Oh, here's the bot. I don't have Greeny to save me today. Are there two... What? Why aren't they getting deleted? I banned it. There we go. Okay, so I didn't have a GameCube. How do I get FRLG? Oh, you just complete the Pokedex? I also didn't fucking have Emerald. So, what? I had Sapphire, and I didn't have Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Emerald. I was a kid. Like, when you're a kid, you can't control really what games you buy and get. Like, if you're lucky and have... Like, I was very lucky. Like, my parents were wealthy. My grandparents were wealthy. So, like my parents are not, like... I didn't grow up as the type... Like, some people would, like, get good grades and get gifts. Or, like... their parents would just buy them shit. Like, no, that was not how it worked with me. Which I'm this could sound like privileged or whatever the fuck. I'm not trying to like say my life was bad, but I was not constantly given random gifts for doing good in school or for doing, or just for living. Like, I didn't get any presents like that from my parents. So I basically got to get games twice a year. I would get games for Christmas, from my grandparents and my parents. And then I would also get some money from other relatives, and I could buy games around Christmas time as well. That I didn't get gifted. And then 6 months later, my birthday would come, and it would be the same thing. I would get presents and stuff for my birthday that I wanted and things like that. So I could only get presents. So like back then I had a PlayStation 2, and I basically asked my parents, can we save our money and buy a GameCube? And they were like, no. Because me and my brother really wanted a GameCube very badly when we were kids. I don't know. That just was their rule. Was parents just have rules? Like, I don't know. I'll explain something. I was wrong on seed. So I was talking to, I forget what I was talking to Amanda about. I think we were talking about how we were planning on raising kids when we have them in the future. And I was like explaining to her like that, hold on, sorry, I have to take my seed. So I was basically explaining to her that like I'm worried about how to help a kid do well in something. Because my parents didn't do a good job at helping me succeed. And I was like, yeah, like every time I did bad in school, like I got stuff taken away. And every time I did bad in school, like in anything, they would take stuff away from me. I would lose my video games. I would lose my things. And I was like, and none of it ever helped me do better. And yes, part of that is, you know, undiagnosed, untreated ADHD, right? Of course. But we were talking, and she was like, well, like, what about, and I was like, and like, if I didn't do chores, I would get stuff taken away. And like, I was just always expected to just do stuff because I lived with my parents, and they were like, you live here, you have to do these things. Like, you don't get allowance or anything like that, blah, 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 right? And I was like, yeah, so, you know, I don't know how you can help make a kid, you know, do a good job, like, because nothing they ever did worked on me. And Amanda was like, well, what if you just, like, what about, like, positive reinforcement where, like, you know, if they do a good job, you like, reward them with nice stuff. And I was like, what? And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you know, like, you get good grades, you do well, like, you do well in school, like, you get, like, a game or a present or something. And I was like, oh. And the concept of, like, truthful, like, true God, the concept of that actually never crossed my mind because it was never done to me. And it's like, it didn't exist. It was like, oh, like, you do well, you succeed, you are given a good thing. Like, it never occurred to me in my entire life. So like, that's how I was raised, basically. Like, it was always basically just like, our house, our rules, they'll never, you know, all of the I am very anti my house, my rules. Again, like, I don't know how many of you got that as kids. Like, if I ever asked my parents why I could or could not do something, the answer was always just like, because I said so, and I'm very anti that. So, like, yeah, it's just like, what the fuck? I mean, like I said, I'm lucky that my parents were wealthy and would buy me video games at all. I'm not saying, like, I had a hard, horrible life, but, like, I mean, like, my relationship with my parents is not good, and they are still difficult for me to deal with to this day in terms of, like, wanting to see them and talk to them and stuff like that. But, like, I'm not, like, I didn't grow up impoverished. I never grew up starving. I just grew up with emotional and a little bit of physical abuse. So, like, people have had it worse than me. I'm aware. I'm not complaining about my parents not letting me buy a GameCube with money my grandma gave me. Like, I'm not complaining. But I'm just saying, when you're a kid, you do not have everything in your control. So the fact that the only way to get Totodile or, you know, for Alligator was from a fucking GameCube game that I wasn't allowed to own, or from Emerald that I couldn't have because I already had Ruby, or I already had Sapphire. My brother had Ruby. You know what I mean? It's just like, I was out of my control. I didn't get a Totodile until I had this. Until I had this. DS was out when I had this. DS was out when I had this. That was the first time I got a Totodile in Gen 3. Reason I left my parents' house at 17. That's crazy. And I mean, my family, you know, paid for my college. Like, I can't, you know. It's whatever. Don't feel like talking about it too much because I don't want to just get all whatever on me. You know what I mean? But, dude, I actually, well, I might talk about, I feel like a fucking soapbox when I talk about this shit. But it's just hard for me to not talk about things that made me how I am, because that's just, it's just always the conversations we get into here. Oh, I was only 2 frames late. Oh, everybody, I'm so sad. I was 2 frames late. Oh, the pain. The agony. So, like, when I... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because... So, like, when I, you know, like, I don't even know what I was talking about, man. Oh, yeah, I was in work today, and, one of the ladies at work, she's, like, in her 60s, she's my parents' age, a little older than them, I think. And, she asked, I work in a grocery store, and, like, you know, I do what I went to college for there, right? Cooking stuff, food stuff, right? And, but she was like, why are you here, Jake? And I was like, what? And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I want money, like, to work. She's like, no, like why this place? Like, you know, it's a grocery store, it's a chain. And I was like, well, you know, health insurance, I worked for small businesses, and I'm explaining, like, why, I'm explaining, like, why I picked this specific place and how my experience in the food industry thus far. And she was like, no, like why food? Like, you seem like, she was like, you seem like, you know, better than this, like smarter or ahead of this place. Like why did you end up in food and whatever? And I was like, oh, I like, don't like it when anyone says that kind of thing, because it just, like, puts that's the kind of thing I was like told my whole life, like, oh, you could be so much smarter if you applied yourself, stuff like that. And I mean, she meant well. She's very nice to me. She likes me. She's very nice to me all the time. But it's just like a stinging question because it just feels like I was unable to like accomplish something that I wanted to, which was like, not like I ended up picking food because I still wasn't treated for my ADHD. I hadn't even like, I had dropped out of college once. And then when I decided to go back, I have always liked baking, but it was never encouraged by my family because my mom would always be like, oh, you're better than that. You're smarter than this. Like, you're smart. You're a smart kid. Like, just do something that isn't that. And because my ADHD was still in treat, I think because maybe it's not true, but like whenever I am trying to learn something, I have a very hard time learning it if I have to sit down in front of a screen and like read it or learn it, unless I am like addicted to the concept of learning it. Like, and I'm working to mitigate that, via different, ADHD management techniques and all that kind of junk. But so like when I've done some programming and stuff in the past, like I would get like addicted. I would watch like a video on it and I would just like blaze through it and not be able to stop. So how that doesn't apply, however, to things I'm learning by literally being there. I learned better by being there and watching something. So I ended up going into food because I do like baking a lot, and that limitation is not like there when I'm in the class and they're like, okay, make cookies, and I have to make the dough, and I'm like, am I mixing this biscotti shit right? And she can come over and show me exactly how I'm doing because however my brain works, it's easy for me to learn that way by watching by example. And I think that's why I started making, RNG videos, is because reading the guides isn't the same as like learning by example for me, which is what a video is learning by example. Well, I kind of view it similarly, not exactly the same, right? And so it's why I ended up in this field. And it was just like, yeah. So fucking weird, man. Weird shit. The sad truth is that while I enjoy baking and I enjoy the food industry to the extent that like I like going in and cooking shit, but the food industry has beat me down. What a miserable industry. I would recommend no one ever go into it unless you're able to do your own business. Well, that's just where I'm at. Maybe other people are different, but like dude, all the small business owners for little restaurants and like cafes that I've worked at are like insane narcissists, and it's like, what the fuck? And then like this job I was at just was like, yeah, you have to work 6 days a week and be miserable. And it's like, okay, so there is nothing good. Yeah, it's just a whole thing. I don't know. I feel like I'm trauma dumping on chat. My goal is to switch industries, potentially. Kind of. I like programming enough to where I want to do like a coding bootcamp or something. And I'm going to be doing more self-learning as I have more free time now. I'm going to be doing, more stuff. I'm going to spend a lot of time working on that Python script tomorrow, hopefully. And hope maybe after the wedding I'll be, my goal is after the wedding I'm probably going to be doing, I'll be able to, I'll sign up for some coding boot camp or something, and hopefully I am learned enough about myself to where I will be able to just do education. Can I recommend programming? Love Python. I mean, I enjoy programming when I do it, yeah. But my goal isn't like necessarily total shift. I just want to get out of food temporarily. It really wreaks havoc on my body. Like it makes it so, it's just not good, man. So like even temporarily, I'm going to be leaving it, doing something else. Like even if it's for like 10 years or something, I'll be out of it. And then the goal ultimately is because Amanda also went to culinary school. The goal ultimately is for us to open a place together. So the idea would be to temporarily leave the industry and then come back when we can do it on our own terms. Because she also left food, and she went to a better culinary school than I. Like, she went to a real-ass, good-ass culinary school. I gotta stop saying real, because community college is a real school. I went to a community college culinary school. So it is real, but she went to like an esteemed, like one of the best culinary schools in America. But she also left the industry. It's just crazy. How many hours a week am I working? Now I'm only working 32 hours. You level the Jirachi Cow Assassin? I never leveled it once. How are you checking, Cow Assassin? I can tell you a better way to check. If you are, depending on what program you're using. School is like a gatekeeper. If you like science or math or programming, but your brain isn't compatible with the school system, it's a lot harder to pursue even if you're talented. Yeah. Yeah, the only science I ever did well in school was geology, which was just because I just loved rocks, man. I don't fucking know what it was about rocks. Okay, no, don't do that. Okay. So, Cow Assassin, I'm going to actually DM you. To do. Is this a highlighter? Yeah, it is. Oh, man. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? Oh my god, I ran by accident. Oh, my bot is here. Boo. I don't feel like calibrating this one, honestly. Right, we're gonna play some Budokai music and chill. What's up, Silosib? How you doing? Ashes on Route 227? What the fuck is that even? Budokai music. Well, Lincoln did say he was going to add a manual blink button. Why are you doing an RNG there? Guacamole Dolphin, why do you need so many Manaphies? I don't understand. I guess I have a lot of Zapdos, so I can't complain. But at least all of those Zapdos were done with different RNGs. How is it possible all of these songs are so good? I know I talk about it a lot. I don't understand, but go on. Ugh. Someone do an egg RNG and test my shit. Test Xiao's shit. General Grievous, but with Manaphy. Dude, it's funny. I like prequel memes. I've still never seen them. Fell asleep during the Phantom Menace. Complete dog shit. All my friends told me the other movies aren't worth it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch these. You're doing Manaphy egg RNG? Yeah, it's for RS. It's for RS and Emerald. It applies to all the Generation 3 egg stuff. It also has nothing to do with the PID, just the IVs. Dude, Raziel, you said... go into the Gen 3 section of my Discord. I tagged Tama in something. Click the thing that I tagged her in. Like, click the thing that I replied to with the ping for her. Because it's the most recent message. Okay. Oh, she's actually just typing out to understand what it is. God damn it, the fucking bot's back again. Sorry. I was talking to different people about different things. Someone said hi to me and I didn't see. What's up, Tyler? Yo, keep at it, dude. I found this one a while back on your fire ad. Thank you very much. I'm gonna need it. I was like a TV frame early. Okay, back to music. Ugh. Oh boy. Alright, sorry about that. I'm getting distracted by other things. Ugh. But how far off your target? The RNG can loop with the minutes counter? What do you mean? Well, if you're corrupting... But I don't understand why that's relevant. Where does the save corrupt send you back to? Does it not send you back to the first save, where all you have to do is make your second save? Dude, she's fucking back. Because if it's always sending you back to the second save... Sent you back to number 3? Oh, but then you're going to have to constantly escalate the time, right? So a save corrupt sent you back to the final save that you made. Now, if you corrupt it again, does it just send it back to number 3 again? How do you corrupt it a second time? I have to go to the bathroom again. Okay. Budokai time. Because that also matters a lot, right? What would I say is easier, Fire or Soul Silver? Soul Silver, bro. What? Yeah, so Fry Red is always minimum 2 16-millisecond accuracy inputs in a row. At minimum, that's always what it is. Soul Silver is like, at most difficult, 1/160th of a second input. Yeah, Soul Silver is not too difficult. Sync with your DS, what are you talking about? That's only black and white, if you're thinking of calibrating. Oops.
There's a ton of
Alright, we'll try one more time. Oh my lord, dang it. Yeah, the ID is a 1/62 input. The professor gives it to you, no? I still don't understand stuff about your Jirachi testing. So when you corrupted it a second time, so you received Jirachi 2, which was after your first save corruption ever, right? You save corrupt again. Does it send it back to the exact same? Does it send it back to the exact same save number 3? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you receive Jirachi, you do a corruption again. Does it corrupt it back to your initial save 3? Do you know what I'm talking about? Hey, what's up, Rizmatech? Good to see you here. Is it saving back to the first save after the corruption? Yeah, but the starting point always moving isn't bad because you can just change the minutes that you'll be aiming for. You got a shiny Mewtwo? Nice job, Jack. Wait, why would we throw out every other attempt? I still don't understand. I'm worried you might not be sure which saves you're actually reverting back to. Wait, why would only every other one be able to be hit? I don't understand. Oh boy. Is the method not save 3 times in the first Jirachi, and then corrupt it back to save number 2 or save number 3? That was wrong seed. I'm honestly not super focused on the M2 right now because we're talking about all this other crap. I think all of my confusion is coming from... Dude, come on, man. I hit start. I'm not understanding which save you're reverting back to. I think I'm blading my seat now. Oh, I love this one. Mm. Oh, is it just loop there? Where are the credits? Oh, there's just the song again. Which obviously is a lit song, but... My gosh, bots, why? Whew. It is not a stupid question, Lazarus. There are no stupid questions when asking, to learn about RNG. Yeah, you do have the exact same TIDS ideas in my video, yeah. Does rain have an effect on frames in Gen 3? I don't think so. Oh, so it was really close. All right. This is going to be my last run for today. I was very close, though. What's up, Iro? How you doing? Whoa, what the heck? Welcome to Happiny, Lazarus. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I paused you. Thank you so much, Lazarus. I appreciate it. Remember, link your YouTube and Discord if you want access to the members section of the Discord if you're a channel member. Julian, oh my god. Please don't do that. Oh my god. No. Do not die, please. I probably am not going to get it. I could, but I'm probably not. But yeah, thank you so much, Lazarus. Everybody pog Lazarus. I appreciate it. I'm trying to make my way up to 75 where I will do BDSP RNG, but without the cheating hacks of a webcam or capture card. Lofty goal, I'm aware, but it will be cool. Appreciate you. You and Papa got me started on my RNG life. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I bless you for RS breeding RNG, which I can find. Which frame I'm hitting and even putting the IVs nature. Oh, you can't find even putting in the. What Pokemon are you RNGing, Patricio? Line must be drawn here. No cameras. No. Yeah, no capture cards. No monitoring. Just your human eyes and monkey fingers. That is what you should be RNGing with. Anything else? It's a cheat. It's a hack. Ryan, thank you for making those Gen 4 RNG minute visits. They're the best thing available. I got my friend Kickstarter doing it. We both got multiple mods out. Nice, Ryan. Thank you so much. NK, I followed your RNG guide and got a brave 30 31 28 Mudkip. Nice, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see how far off we were. You're not allowed to use CoSearch ever again? CoSearch has no integrated whatever the fuck. You're thinking of co-reader. Hefe does so little. He does so little Coliseum RNG. He doesn't know the difference between co-search and co-reader. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my god, I was so late on my seat. What the hell? He does so little. Alright. Yeah, Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to my new member, Lazarus. I appreciate you guys. And thank you to all my other members. You guys supporting me in this way helps me stream more. It helps me make videos more. Like I said, let me go part-time at work. I mean, I would have been able... it is very helpful, and I'm going to be trying to put as much, you know, I'm putting as much as I can into videos and streams as I can. And, you know, you guys are helping me do that, so I appreciate it.